But you gotta go at number 2, and you gotta get in a hot porta potty day. God bless your soul, dude. You're gonna walk out with something after that.
That's what it's like if you go to...
That's how coronavirus started.
In a porta potty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Some guy taking a poop in a porta potty in China. Hey, you two! Welcome back to Keeping It Neat with Derek and Nick. I am Derek, Executive Bourbon Steward.
Wonderful. I'm Nick.
It sounds great when it comes out right.
It does, and yes. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm Nick, certified bartender, and once again, you're back for another crazy episode where we don't know what's going to happen, and we're not going to edit it out.
No, it's all here right now, so we're hoping to get it into a time frame where you'll still watch it. That's basically where we're at right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. So, we've had some snafus. You would think we'd have it down by now. We have a whole list of check off volume and make sure the mic's on. Nope. Don't do that because we think we know more than that. We're beyond that now.
And we talked about this the other day. Like, well, what if I sat there and he sat here? And I was like, we can't do that.
No, it just makes it too weird.
No. The minute I'm in control, the show instantly is a different vibe. So we got to stick with what works.
This is what we got to stick to what works. So you know why we're here. We're actually doing our Flashback 5. So we're going to go over the last 5 whiskeys we just did. We're going to grade them from our least, well, not our least liked, I guess.
Least liked out of these.
Least liked out of these. They're still good, but least liked out of these to our number 1.
Are they good?
They should be because you gave everything at least a 3.
Yeah, well, second thoughts, I guess. Right?
When you have it, your palate changes day to day, hour to hour, every 3 hours, your palate changes according to a class I went to. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. But are you ready to whiskey?
I'm ready and able.
All right. So we're going to get into this, folks, but I'm not going to try it. I know what my... So are you ready? Let's go down our number 5.
Fine. So this is what we wrote last time. You just got to see all my answers.
Yeah, you just got to see everything.
This is what we wrote last time.
This is what after we did the initial tastings. So.
And this is what we're seeing is what we really feel.
Yep. So now we're going to go with our number 5, and we're going to count it down. We're only going to talk about our number 1 because we've noticed that our videos went way too long when we talked about it.
But we love when our tips touch. So let's get into it.
Let's see if our tips will touch. All right, you ready? Number 5 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is. Tip
that amps me up. Like, the night could go terrible. I'm like, what happened? Well, I got pulled over. My car broke down. I got
a lot of stuff. I got beat up and mugged.
I touched tips with Derek.
There we go. We touched tips. So, our number 4.
I got mugged.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm over there. I can't reach.
Oh, where are you going? 1792? Yeah. All right. Okay.
So you went compass box.
I went compass box. Yep, we'll get it. Just makes it more difficult for me on the screen, but that's all right.
It's all right.
Number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right. Okay. Interesting. I like it. Number 2 in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I knew you're 5.
I
knew you're 5.
And in number 1s in 3, 2, 1. Now
that shocks me that this was your number 1.
I know it does, but I just felt that for my number 1, Jack Daniels. I don't know if it was the proofing because all the other proofs were kind of down there. They were all, that's 45. Jack Daniels was 47, but I just was getting more out of the Jack Daniels. And even the last time, the Jack was number 2 on my list, so it moved up. Yep. And the 1792 moved to number 2 place. So it just had a lot. I liked everything about the Jack Daniels. I liked the slight oakiness. I liked it was very smooth. It was very easy drinking. It did have a nice finish to it. It was a long-lasting finish, which I enjoyed. And it just had that higher proof to it, which gave you that little bit of extra bite in the background to it. So, what are you, changing stuff? What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
You can't just mess with me up tonight, man. I don't know if we can do a live. I really don't.
Not going to be good what I did, but it's all right.
All right.
We'll laugh about it.
Well, let's talk about your number 1. You went with
I went with the Basil Hayden. I think bringing up the palate thing in the beginning was a huge thing, only because I loved these the first time we tried all 5, and then we tried 5 again. I mean, from what I had originally, Legacy stayed the same. My Jack was at the bottom. I mean, only moved up a spot. They actually flipped, and then these 2 flipped. So things kind of did a little flip-flop, but I did myself one disservice, and I will admit it, but I did have gum before I came in. And so I'm thinking the mint from the gum honestly affected my palate a lot.
Oh, that would have, yeah.
But I ate a pretzel, I drank water. I mean, I did try to change it up.
That may have screwed it up a little bit.
Still, it could have been in there. So, but the 1792... it's funny. It hasn't done anything for me the way I thought it would, as sweet as it says it is. I was really expecting a little sweeter. A little more of that. When I saw that, I honestly, for some reason, thought Marciano cherries. Like, I thought... I don't think I said that right. But yeah, that sort of sweet. Maraschino. Thank you. That sort of sweet. Legacy... we just don't do well. Me and Canada, we don't blend. So that was just out. The Compass box is just your average smooth, hence why it came in number 2.
It was weird. That one was a weird scotch. It wasn't just bad. Okay. It was good. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it because it's an easy drinking scotch, but it's
if
not
somebody offered to buy that, would you buy it? Would you have it?
I would. Because the whole thing is like, to give into what other options I had, I would take that because I'd be like, yeah, I like it, and I could drink it. So... But if you want a scotch with some peatiness or that smoke that you're used to with a scotch, you're not getting out of the Compass. This one, the hedonism anyway, you're not getting that. Totally not.
But yeah, there's none of that coming out. So, and then, I mean, looking at the other two, it was tough because, again, Jack was above that, but tasting it today, it was too harsh for me. And I like an easy sipper if it's going to make my top.
I will give you that the basil comes in a easier than the Jack.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of the alcohol content.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it would, but I know you tend towards the lighter fare, I would say, with that, the easier sippers. Guy. You're a sweet guy. You're easy. I like it. Well,
I'm easy.
You gotta take him out for dinner, maybe buy him a lobster. But just for you.
So, yeah, I have nothing else to say about these.
No, I think they were good. I liked all of them. I mean, there wasn't any... For the Canadian I liked every single one of them for a different reason. Yep. And I wouldn't say no to any of them if I was offered them.
And besides that, I would possibly change my scores on a couple of them, but...
Well, maybe it will now, every time you get to try it, you come back on it. Maybe we would change our scores, drop them up a point, a half a point, either way. But I mean, all of them, I really enjoyed them all when we originally tried them. I still enjoy them now. It's just, we rank them and we say how we would take them in a hierarchy. Yeah. And that's basically, and I'll stick to mine. I really will. I like it. I like everything about it. Jack Daniels is, you can't really complain about Jack Daniels. It's good all around. And Basil Hayden's another good one. So, but... Folks, that's it. We're going to take you out. Remember to like, subscribe, do all the stuff. New episodes every Monday and Friday at 2 o'clock. We're pushing them out there for you. Comment down below. Like our Facebook group. Join it. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're everywhere, folks. We're all over. We're doing it. We're hip.
And we're traveling.
We're traveling. Are we? Where are we going? All right. Well, we're not traveling today, but maybe another day where we'll be traveling. Who knows? Maybe to town near you soon. We'll be.
Let us know. We'll come to your house.
We'll come to your house. Yep. I don't know. We'll do whatever we have. But here's hoping that you all find a little bit of luxury.
And otherwise, ordinary life.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care.
If you are ready and able to whiskey, be sure to drop a comment below. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and press notifications. Also, follow Keeping It Neat on Instagram. Thanks for watching, kinfolk.
I was going to show you that.
My closed eyes.
But then I was thinking it looked like a bunch of boobs, and then it looked like areolas, and then I had this, right, and then I was like, oh shoot, one does no circle, and then I'm like, I know, that's what I wanted to say, and I was like, Derek's gonna be real confused by this picture.
Why are you showing me two boobs?
That's exactly
what I
was
see these nipples right now.
So then I started.